Hey all, here at OS Reviews. So recently we did a review on the Mi Zone TWS wireless earbuds, which are cool because they have Qi wireless charging built into the battery case at a pretty affordable price. Well, today we're taking a look at our second pair of true wireless earbuds with wireless charging or Qi enabled on the battery case. And it's been a while since we've seen a product from them, but they're similar to Soundpeats, QCY, other brands which are based out of Shenzhen, but they are one of the better brands in terms of quality, at least in my experience in the past. Compared to other Qi-enabled wireless earbuds like the Apple AirPods, it's going to be much cheaper, but at the same time, it's not quite as affordable as the Mi Zone because these came with a free Qi charging pad, but these don't come with one in the box, although you can use any standard Qi charger, such as maybe one you have for your smartphone already laying around. Otherwise, they also have touch controls. The design in terms of the stem does remind me a little bit of the Apple AirPods, but it does have a slightly more angular shape. And we also have a 300 milliamp hour capacity on each earbud, which claim to get around 3 hours on a single charge, which instinctively is a little bit on the low side. We've seen earbuds before that have gotten closer to 6 hours, so this seems to be a little bit strange because it is using the latest Bluetooth 5.0, and the capacity at least doesn't seem that small on paper. It does also have a 6mm driver for the earbuds. The box flips open. We have a micro USB cable for charging if you don't want to use wireless charging, that is, spare silicone tips, and then just the earbuds and the battery case itself. Just from first impressions, the battery case isn't anything too special. It has a pretty familiar looking design and shape. On the back here, we do have the aforementioned micro USB port used. So the irony is we have a very advanced way of wireless charging, but the wired port is still very much last generation. But it's a little bit more forgivable on a pair of earbuds, I suppose, as opposed to if it was a smartphone, for example. Anyways, the lid is held using magnets. We can open it up and we have just the earbuds right on top, and again there are LED status lights which will glow when it's turned on. We can pop them out. They use 3 Poco contact points for charging, and afterwards, again, they have touch controls on the stems which you can access to play and pause your music. What I will say is that these are extremely ergonomic and comfortable, just really easy to tuck into your ears and remove again without too much friction, and still stays in place without falling out too easily, even though there isn't a larger rubber wing. Here's a quick side-by-side with Apple AirPods and the kind of awei T10s. You can see that the design here does have some similarities, but we still do have an in-ear design here with a silicone tip that adds some more resistance compared to Apple's design, which is a bit more loose, not quite as noise isolating, but they're equally as comfortable in my experience, really about the same in terms of the length as well as the weight. And compared to the aforementioned Mi Zone, you can tell that these are much more like dots that are closer to in-ear monitors. Moving to performance and audio quality, overall the T10C are strong. That's not too surprising, considering, again, awei have been pretty good in terms of audio quality on their budget Bluetooth earbuds in the past, and in general, Bluetooth 5.0 TWS earbuds haven't really disappointed me too much, considering their affordable price, and they've improved a lot since the days of using Bluetooth 4.0, 4.1, or 4.2. Those tended to have not as good performance in terms of both sound and latency, and a lot of that has been improved or fixed in this latest generation of wireless earbuds. Overall, there's also a good amount of bass here, so if you do listen to bass-boosted tracks, EDM type music, you'll be fairly impressed here. The mids and highs also sound pretty clean, and with good amount of detail, I would say, for commercial music, pop music, rock music, and casual music listening. It still isn't really audiophile grade, I'd say, but again, still is very much an enjoyable listening experience, and gives you, again, a good balance of bass as well as mids and highs, whether you're listening to pop music or just watching a YouTube clip. Again, latency isn't a problem on these because of the Bluetooth 5.0, so there's almost no delay between the video and the audio now. You can play and pause a track really quickly on your phone, and everything stays synced really well. One of the best parts about these is also the ergonomics of the controls. The touch sensitivity is really good, and because there is a slightly chunkier edge, it's actually really easy to just put them in without accidentally hitting the touch controls if you don't want to, if all you're doing is removing them from your ears, which has been a problem with some of the other designs because because of the earbuds themselves are so small, it's hard to take them out without accidentally pressing something. Also, they can be held for a few seconds longer on each side to change the volume up as well as change the volume down without even having to reach for your device, which is great. Now, the case can provide up to 3 full charges for the earbuds, which isn't the largest in the world because, again, this is still a pretty compact size as far as TWS earbuds go. But luckily, that's where the Qi component comes into play. The light on the charging pad is popped onto red, which means that it's starting to charge wirelessly. And over here in the battery case, you also see it start to flash up. That means it's passing charge into the battery case as well. It will charge up in under 1 hour, which is actually pretty fast. So the design is all about the convenience of quick top-ups and charges when you need them, and then just taking it with you when you're done, as opposed to giving you a lot of charge using the battery case at once. So that's been our hands-on review of the Awei T10C. Again, this is one of the better audio companies based in Shenzhen, China, making pretty affordable but good sounding wireless headphones and earbuds. And this is one of their first TWS pairs, and it comes with the wireless charging. I think they've done a pretty good job here. It's very comfortable and the controls are super ergonomic. So if you're looking for something that's easy to take with you for the purposes of commuting to and from work as kind of an everyday pair of wireless earbuds to wear, then I think that this is a great option to take a closer look at. They definitely have a slightly more ergonomic shape to the earbuds compared to the Mi Zone, and also have better controls such as adjusting volume directly, even if the Mi Zone does have a better designed battery case in my opinion, and they also last a little bit longer. So you can check out more details if interested in the links down below, but for now that's been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. That's been the Awei T10C.